His nickname is Venom, known as a superstar in mixed martial arts. Alternative style of play, keeping many contestants completely guessing, so much so that they all surrendered to his fist. He is Beital La. It's Michael Page, the number 2 heavyweight player. Don't underestimate his strength. His skills are praised by many fighters, including fighting legend Iceman Chuck Reed. As long as it's his game, basically ends with KO. Whether it's a combat showdown or a ground fight, everything is handy. But although there is strength, Page is also a very shy player. Every time you win by KOing your opponent, will make all kinds of exaggerated actions, or imitate the moment when your opponent falls to the ground. To mock your opponent. As the saying goes, always walk by the shoes that don't get wet. The high-profile Page finally overturned in this game. This is a game that has been dragged out for 221 issues. Page versus his rival Douglas. In the game, Page is still as confident as ever. He didn't take his opponent seriously at all. He lowered his hands. No plans to make any quotes. Thinking that relying on one's own agile mobility, Douglas couldn't kill him at all. Douglas is a Brazilian mixed martial arts fighter. Was dragged to the heavyweight championship for 3 times. Strength cannot be underestimated. He played very cautiously in this game. There are 2 completely different styles from Page. Have to say, Page's style of play is really enjoyable to watch. I saw him turning sideways, waving hands, begin to confuse your opponent, growing company. Leave your opponent at a loss. He was so confident that he even acted like he was playing basketball. There are so many tricks. I don't think a veteran like Limaville would fall for anything. So I think this will be a slow road for Douglas. Even because he has to try. Being friends is so awkward. At this time, Page launched an attack unexpectedly, tripped by Douglas' hook. The 2 began to compete on the ground, but because Page is a very comprehensive player, even if I'm suppressed on the ground, it also prevents the opponent from taking too big an advantage. His legs tightly clamped Douglas's crotch. Interference with hands. Douglas on the ground in round 1 didn't take any advantage. The first round was spent on the ground like this. Under the close protection of Michael Bennett's sight, round 2 is ahead. Can be seen. Douglas is also a dumpling player. A friend can do it. There is no way to put pressure on Page. Page returned to standing in the second round. As soon as it comes up, it's a turning kick. Found my own rhythm. He started to perform to his heart's content. Douglas, on the other hand, has always remained cautious. Don't dare to relax at all. Gimmicky but surprising kick. Douglas attempts a takedown, but hit empty. At this time, Page suddenly launched an attack. Knocked Douglas back with a backhand punch. Seen it works. Page is in hot pursuit. Starts suppressing, kicked out, and missed in the flying play. Page started to taunt his opponent. He started shaking his body. Unexpectedly, Douglas punched him at the same time. Sweeps down, Douglas takes the hook. He actually KO'd Page. Everyone at the scene screamed. Can't believe it. Page would never have thought of it. I will be KO'd by the opponent in this way. Lost the game, upset. Douglas, after winning, still seems very calm. Just like he is on the field. He is a very stable player. The host of this competition learned a hard lesson.